What is he planning to do?
And if any of you is offended by this innocent play, please accept my humblest, deepest apologies. Believe me, it was never my intention to cause dismay, only to entertain. So please don't cry, don't get upset. The story is a product of imagination, all characters unreal. And if you see yourself in one of them, well, it's but a sad coincidence. Now, once upon a time there lived a strong but foolish, oh so foolish king. And beyond measure was he arrogant, and yet, deep down, he envied all who were stronger than him.
No cookies may be stronger than me!
But who did the king envy most of all, you ask? The 5 cookies, so radiant, so glorious, chosen by the gods themselves. And so he waited. The fool king waited for a perfect moment to take them down in one fell swoop.
What was that?
King. And the selfish, cruel, but oh so foolish king punished the 5 great cookies according to his own whim.
Hooray! Now I will protect this tree, for no cookie stronger than me may exist in this world.
And so, the fool king protected his tree, so proud with himself.
Ha ha!
And as foolish as he was, the king believed it would last forever. Now where were we? Ah, yes, the fool king was indeed so proud, so full of himself, he foolishly celebrated his victory over and over again. But then, a particularly wise cookie who had seen the truth of this world appeared in his kingdom.
And she said, I've seen the truth of this world. It needs the strength of the 5 great cookies to exist.
Huh? That's the wrong puppet. Get the right one.
I've seen the truth of this world. It needs the strength of the 5 great cookies to exist.
Oh, what do you know? Seems like it's the same cookie after all. Sometimes it's difficult to tell them apart. Apologies. A little bit of perfectionism is needed for a perfect show. Anyways, let us continue.
I shall return your souls to this world. And when you return, I shall prepare doughy bodies full of life for you. On the day you all regain your powers of years gone by, the world will be restored to the way it should be.
Oh, said the wise cookie, making a promise to the 5 great cookies. And finally... the fool king was losing his butter from anger. You see, his beloved tree was now cracked.
Ah! How could this happen?
You see, while the fool king was so busy with his tree, a certain cookie was making preparations to face him in battle. A cookie so dignified, sophisticated, and not to mention extremely handsome. Me, Shadow Milk Cookie. Shadow Milk Cookie couldn't forgive the foolish king for how unjustly he treated the 5 great cookies. And so, he decided to dispose of the foolish king and save his comrades. And yet the old fool trusted you with his power. You, of all cookies, knowing that you might turn to darkness once again. Now, it's not my place to complain. On the contrary, such idiocy is more than welcome. Well then, there is no reason to waste this amazing stage of mine. So, how about a little quiz show? Everyone, the show goes on! Your favorite host is back alive and well. Alas, since a certain cookie refused to play their role and stick to the script, our grand finale turned out a little different than planned. Divas, am I right? We cannot delay this any longer as the show must go on. But what is a disaster if not an opportunity? Thanks to this, you're in for even more entertainment. Well then, let's begin. The Fool King and His Foolish Heroes Part 2. Only this time around, we'll need a little help from the audience.
Is there really...
You all remember the Fool King who arrogantly thought he'd be able to stop the 5 great cookies. Thing is, he wasn't alone in his foolishness. Allow me to introduce the false heroes who were even more foolish to follow him. Those false heroes were nothing more than petty thieves. They stole the powers of the 5 great cookies who had been sealed away so unjustly and used these powers at whim.
Any conflict can be resolved through conversations.
Raise your cup. All that glitters belongs to me. Cookies, so fragile.
Now, for the first question. Out of these false heroes, which one is only half a cookie? Choose your answer carefully, and don't forget, time is ticking.
Half a cookie? He must mean...
White Lily Cookie, don't pay it too much thought.
That's right, he's messing with you.
I'm sure it's a trick question anyway.
Bzz! Wrong! Let the punishment ensue! Now, who wants to be crumbled first?
The right answer is... all of them.
Ring, ding, ding! Did you hear that? A correct response from a sharp audience! My, I'll let you advance to the next round.
How did you know?
Of the powers of the original 5 cookies, only the purest uncorrupted fragments were remade into our soul gem. Which means, to Shadow Milk Cookie, all of us are merely halves. Well deduced.
Next question! Oh, I love it. It's about me. Please do your best to get it right this time. And if you don't, you, of course, will be punished. Out of these 3 cookies, who is the biggest liar? Remember, your time is running out, so don't think for too long.
This is easy! It's Shadow Milk Cookie. Who else?
Oh no, that's too easy.
The biggest liar.
Well. Have you tried being honest with yourself for once?
You're Vanilla Cookie. Come on, we must persevere.
Yes.
Come on, just repeat after me. Shadow...
The biggest liar is... me. Pure Vanilla Cookie. Pure Vanilla Cookie? What are you saying? It's correct, isn't it?
Unbelievable! You got it right again! Ring, ding, ding! That pure vanilla cookie knows his thing. I'm impressed, I must say. Indeed, what is pure, unquestionable truth if not deceit? A hero pretending to hold the power of truth? That's gotta be the worst liar of all.
Why? Why do you keep going after Pure Vanilla Cookie? I am your target, the guardian of the seal. Just focus on me.
Oh, please spare me such silly questions. Pure Vanilla Cookie is your weak spot after all. Look at you, half a cookie ridden with guilt and unresolved emotions. Do you really believe you're in the right to wield the power of the Guardian? But patience, we will get to you soon enough. For our last question, it's all about you! As saddening as it can be, we've reached the last round. And since it's the last question, you get twice the amount of points.
There are points now?
This one is purely for White Lily Cookie. Pay attention, here it comes. You sure seem proud of your new title of the Guardian of the Seal. Let's see how great you really are.
Let go!
Everyone!
Now for the final question. What will the new Guardian of the Seal choose? Saving her friends or defeating Shadow Milk Cookie? The correct answer is, well, why don't you come on stage and see it for yourself? A warm round of applause for our new star, please.
Everyone!
White Lily Cookie, if you wish to save your friends, you will need to use the power of the Guardian.
But to do that, you must unleash it all, just as His Majesty did. Even if you manage to save your friends, it might leave you with no more strength to fight.
The rules couldn't be simpler. The moment you make a move to attack me, Shadow Milk Cookie, the necks of your precious little friends will crumble to dust. On the other hand, should you decide to free your friends, they will be saved immediately. But alas, their lives will come at a cost to you.
What to do? I must decide.
A tough decision indeed, and only one chance to use the Guardian's power right. What will it be? Let's wait and see. Time!
White Lily Cookie! Fight Shadow Milk Cookie! Ah!
White Lily Cookie.
I can't choose. You passed on your powers to me so that I could protect the seal and fight the beasts. But even so, how can I leave my friends behind? Friends who have trusted me despite everything. I'm not worthy of such power, for I'm not ready to sacrifice everything I know.
White Lily Cookie, do not forget this. Your dream was to build a better world. Can such a world exist without your dear friends? A heart that beats for all cookie kind is a heart that beats for one's friends. If you have not forgotten that, you shall find that the right answer already lies within you.
A heart that beats for one's friends is a heart that beats for all cookie kind.
Only you can do it. So please, Trust in your power. My power.
Ooh, finally! I see you've made up your mind.
White Lily Cookie!
That power!
You! I gave you only 2 choices! Ugh. How dare you ruin this moment I've been waiting for so long! You may be celebrating your little victory for now. But heed my words! We have finally risen! Do not think that you can hold us back. Foolish cookies! You simply have no idea what's waiting for you!
White Lily Cookie, thank you so much.
I did it. Thank you for giving me the strength to protect my friends. Look at all these cookies!
Fairy cookies!
Guardian, you've saved our kingdom.
All hail the Savior! All hail the Savior!
I did it! I managed to save everyone!